are going to do our face now. First things first, face primer. This is my one size Secure the Sweat primer. This is for those times where I get really sweaty or it's like really hot out. And so we're going to use this because I haven't used this in a while in a video, and some people commented how come I get cakey, and this is when I don't use this primer or like these and I'm using the Huda Easy Blur, like, well, it's a really good primer, don't get me wrong, and I love it and it sticks really well for my skin type, but a lot of the time I'm using my She Glam primer, which is to hydrate, and I'm very, very combo skinned, and hydration doesn't really, well, too much hydration for combo skin is not a good thing for a primer. You need more tacky, more sweat proof, things like that, and more blurring. So let that sit for a few seconds before we go in, and this time we are going to half underpaint, and I do mean half. Okay. Which means we are putting on our foundation, concealer, the rest after the fact. Okay? So, on that note, I'm going to do my Makeup by Mario. It's been a minute since I've used it. It's a very good one, and I might be using it for that event that I'm telling you about, because it's very like skin-like. But before anything, I'm going to take my setting powder, take this brush right here, one of my brushes that I use to go around certain areas, tap off the excess, and set lightly my whole face. And the areas that I've primed. To keep the skin, you know, from getting too oily and things like that. Okay. Next, foundation. Instead of using the back of my hand, I have a makeup artist mixing palette, which I'll be using instead. Most makeup artists love to use the back of their hand. I'm not one of them. And I found in my experience, when I used to use the back of my hand before these things came out, that I would waste too much product. This is why I'm not one of those people. And I'm going to be priming and working it into the brush. But I did say I would underpaint first, which means half underpaint, which means I'm going to do my cheek, contour, my under the jaw and chin, and a little across my forehead. Not much. That's just because I like to contour that way. You can do however you like. I just prefer, and I'll do my nose contour last. I don't need too much on my hairline, so that's why I do very minimal forehead, but a little bit is necessary. Quick. Quick set on the face. Diffuse those edges. bouncing the contour. Hi everyone. Bounce, tap, bounce, tap. Skin-like finish. Now for my nose area. Since I have a nose ring, I use a different brush. I use this as a multitasker. And I contour my nose a little differently than I do my face. Just saying. It's a little different when you have a nose ring than versus when you don't. Okay? I need bounce. And give a skin-like finish. Okay. Next, take a little more. I personally like to because I get really red in this area. And so take it down where I have any redness. And use up the excess for that. Mind you, I only used 1 pump of foundation, so not a lot. And it's a very glowy, bouncy one that I used. Okay. We are going to press. Into the skin, get rid of my laugh lines. Okay. Now, I prefer a little more contour, so on the cheek. Especially if I'm going to use a very pigmented blush. Oh, which I am. So, take this brush, bounce it, where it needs to be bounced. And then we will take the tiniest bit. Okay. Don't worry. We're not done yet. Take a blush brush. Bounce it in. Take your sponge. Melt the tip edges. Hi, I'm here. And yeah, so I just bounced my first layer of blush. And then I'm just gonna go in with my foundation brush. And just to diffuse a little bit more to where I applied. Okay. And then I'm gonna take whatever's left on here and I'm gonna soften it even more. I like it bright, but not that bright. Okay. Press it into the skin to diffuse. Okay. My next layer will be this. After I clean up a little more areas with a little more foundation. And pinpoint. This is why I like this brush, because it allows me to pinpoint. And blend more seamless. This is my first layer of powder blush. Tap off the excess. We're going for a youthful, lifted, bright, with a little bit of a smoky edge today is the look we're going for. Lifted and full cheeks, which is why I did a hybrid of lift and full cheek. Close my foundation back up before I forget. And then we'll be using this. This is my dual combo corrector. Okay. Now, with that being said, I'm in a rounded eye phase, so I don't feel like doing like winged. I hope that's okay. But yeah, that's basically it. Take my setting powder again. Pinpoint lock. Under my eyes. A little bit. Just because I don't want the setting spray all over the place. Anyways, yeah. Concealer brush. Corrector combo, because I'm a fair one, and I'm going to mix those two right now. I'm going to take a little bit of the peach, a little bit of the pink off camera. Take a mixing dish, one of their heads, basically, which I use as a mixing dish. Mix, take the excess off. Hey there. Sorry, I'm having a bad day. So if you're here to add to it, please go away. I'm trying to promote positive vibes on my YouTube channel. Please do not ask me about dating. That is a no-no. Hi, thank you. I appreciate it. I try to. I try to have a really nice vibe, but when people push me to the brink, it's very, very hard. Applying my color corrector now. My blush and most of my makeup has been done already. And I say most because my corrector, concealer, highlighter are still missing. I don't know why that's any of your concern, but I'm in the United States. So depending on where you are, we may have different time zones. But yeah. And I don't like to discuss my eating habits. Thank you. I appreciate it. So with that being said, we are going to continue now and finish up. So I'm sorry, I didn't explain. I was using corrector, under eye corrector, and skin corrector to hide my dark spots, acne scars, and stuff like that. Sorry, sometimes I don't explain because every time I try, people get on my case for it. So I'm going to just tight line under with some leftover eyeshadow on this brush for my eyeshadow look before I do my concealer. Because it's supposed to be a smoky eye. So I'm going as heavy-handed as dark. And as smoky as I like. Though I might actually do this tomorrow, but then tone it down just a smidge. Okay. because I'm loving the turnout. And I'm not even done yet. Okay. Move this to the side. Take my powder blush brush again. Just enhance the high points before I conceal. That way it's not all over the place. Makeup by Mario concealer. I like to do here. Bridge of the nose. And a little under the eye. And a little under my contour for a lift. Take this. Sorry, I'm gonna move you up or rotate you for just a smidge. Here we go. My concealer placement. Okay. Have a little bit of hollows around the nose. So I forgot about this part here. And a little on my chin. Because I have acne scarring there. I'm going to do a little more here. Full coverage. On that cleanup side. Okay. Okay. Take my concealer brush. Oops, forgot to contour my nose. My bad, no wonder it looks really weird. So back to the drawing board for a split second. I contour my nose with a sharper brush. And a smaller brush. So that I can be more precise. And detailed. Okay. I like it super straight and super snatched. But then I also have a nose ring, which is why I take my time. Even more than people who don't have one. which it doesn't matter if you have one or you don't, but if you have one, you have to be a little more precise. So content creators who don't have one, I love them, but sometimes I have to we swap tips and tricks, and sometimes I have to adjust it because I have a nose ring. Case in point, Nina Ubi is one of my favorite ones to follow here on YouTube. Hi Nina, if you're watching, please know I adore you, but sometimes I have to adjust the techniques that we both use, just because. But keep doing it because you are amazing. The same goes for Douse and Michaela Nagor. And Katie J. Hughes. I admire you guys. Yeah. So shout outs to all of you. Shout outs to Huda Katan. Yeah. Just all around him. I love you guys. Even Mario from Makeup by Mario. Yeah, I love your products as well as Huda's and Patrick Starr from One Size. Love your stuff. Also love yours, Charlotte. And Mac, I love your stuff too. Also Selena Gomez, I also love your contour and your blush. I can't wait to try more of your products of Rare Beauty, except your perfume because I'm allergic to that. The ingredients in it. Like, I'm allergic to pistachios, literally. So I can't try your perfume, but I can't wait to try more of your makeup. I also love your blushes and your eyeshadow. So shout out to my friends at Ulta Beauty in Gilroy by my house. I appreciate all of you as well. And I look forward to seeing you all again sometime soon. Yeah. It's just one of those years. It's a new year, so I'm full of hope and positivity. And anyone who's given me good vibes. Yeah. And also Erica Taylor, I love you too. Anybody who wants to collab, please reach out. Maybe we can one of these days. We just have to sync up our times. Also, Dels Mendoza, keep on killing it, dude. Can't wait to try some of your products. Hopefully I can someday. I just haven't had a chance yet. Lady Gaga, I love your foundation. I can't wait to try your contour, your cream, because I'm more of a cream contour type, not powder. Yeah. So with that being said, we're going to take the powder blush by MAC Cosmetics again. And then do that. And then we are going to take my mini brush that I use for foundation around my nose and stuff, because it gives me more precision. I think it's a blush brush, but I'm using it for foundation, so who cares? Flawless. Okay? We are going to set, bake, and highlight. Going to Rihanna, I'm also loving your Fenty Beauty products. FYI, if you're listening, if you ever watch any of my videos, just know I love you, girl. Love your music too. I don't know where you are, but I'm in the United States, not that it matters. Anyways, so back to a flawless finish. We are going to take my Huda Beauty sponge, Huda Beauty powder, and palette again. Yes, the same palette. You'll see why in a bit. But before we do all that, we're going to take a little bit of this Patrick Star One Size Powder Melt. Only on my cheeks. Take a bit more high up. Left over on the brush. Blush Fusion before we take our blush lighter by MAC in Dainty. And I call it a blush lighter because it's a shimmery blush and it acts like a highlighter all in one. Acts like two in one, actually, technically. Pop it open. Take a fan brush. Now that is where we want it. Serious in the front. Serious in the front. Party on the side. That's how you want it. Let's take a little bit on the apples to diffuse a little more. And that is exactly how high you want it. Highlight high points. We are going to do 2 techniques with the hoodie. We are going to finish with it 2 different ways. First, this is way too much. So what we're going to do first is mix it, okay? Instead of using my hand, I'm going to use this free, clean area of my palette to work it in. wipe away all the bake. Press and wipe. And then we're going to take a sharp, and this is only for the cheeks. Area. That I want a little more snatched. And then just detail. Okay. Okay. And then later, dust away and push. It in. No smile lines, no wrinkles. We are going to finish up now. We are going to take, you know what? Before we do that, let's close our Huda Beauty Easy Bake because it's a little on the pricey side. Very good, but a little on the pricey side. And I don't want to waste it. And it's 2 powders in one. It's a pink and a peach. So let's not waste that. Now that that is done, we are going to take our tip off our eyeliner. Waterline a little bit. A nude eyeliner. Okay. To give a little bit more of an awake look. Take my NYX Fat Oil in the color Supermodel, which I really love and a friend gave me. Hydration and a pop of color. Minimalistic, easy lip for on the go. And that is how you do your makeup. But before anything, since I like it smoky, I am going to just take my hair out, lightly retouch a few spots that may have gotten messed up when I sprayed my face. And it's okay because I'm not adding any more product. I'm just using whatever is left on the brush to diffuse. Hi. Thank you. I'm a content creator. So if you guys have any, and I mean any, color suggestions for my next video, which is Wednesday, shoot me something here in the comments. I video Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yeah. So think about it. Subscribe if you like my tutorial. By the way, this one is in 3 parts. So, yeah. I had a couple of malfunctions, mini ones, and so I had to do it in 3 parts. But anyways, whatever. So, yeah. And feel free to tune in next time. But I'm done for the day. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Bye now. Like I said, hit the like and subscribe if you liked today's mini series. And also, if you have any ideas for colors or whatever for eyeshadow, hit me up in the comments or in my shorts that ask about color swatch for eyeshadow. Thank you. Bye now.